Hello, all my dear Scorpio friends. You guys are the most powerful sign in the zodiac, in my opinion, because you deal with transformation and transmutation and total change. You don't just tap lightly into it. You go for it. I love that. So let's talk about your amazing forecast for August. All right. So many of you know Venus is already retrograde, acting just like a Mercury retrograde, confusion. All right. I know that Venus deals with love and money and beauty, but when it goes retrograde, it's all perfluity. On the 23rd, Mercury, which is in the shadow of the retrograde now, so it might just as well be retrograde. What's going to happen is Mercury's going to go retrograde. And that is going to give us a tag team, a double whammy. We've been through it before, okay? So don't worry about it. Keep in mind that on a retrograde, Mercury or Venus, we do not start new projects. Instead, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. Okay? Easier said than done. So I understand what I'm saying can be a little frustrating. You say, but I need to get that job done. I need to do this, that, and the other. What you want to do, if at all possible, is tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. Don't start new ones. And that means that you will be able to, when you tie them up, they're done. Okay? And join me next month and the month after, and we'll follow the path of Mercury and Venus direct. So let's talk about this beautiful forecast. First of all, let's start with the sun, the giver of life, the yellow planet. It's in your 10th house of career and leadership. And so you have been in a leadership position. On the 23rd, it moves into your 11th house of friends and group activities, humanitarian projects. It's really beautiful. And you can use your power, your transformational power, to help in any humanitarian project that you choose. Now, Venus is still in your 10th house, but it's retrograde. Venus, when it goes direct, is going to bless you, and your leadership talents will be once again seen far and wide. All right, but that's not this month. All right. Now, when the sun goes into your 11th house on the 23rd, that's when Mercury goes retrograde. And Mercury retrograde in your 11th says you might be reconnecting with old friends, especially if there's a unfinished business between you. Do not join a new club or a new organization at this point in time, or at the time it goes retrograde. And for all intents and purposes, it is retrograde now because it's in the shadow, because the relationship may not last. Okay. But if that's the kind of relationship you're looking for, super. And if you're going to reconnect with friends, super. Okay. Mars, the red planet. That's what you fight with and fight for. It has been in your 11th house of friends. And so your friends, Mars is what is number one with us. And so your friends have been number one. On the 27th, Mars moves into your 12th house. Now, Mars is one of your co-rulers. Mars and Pluto both co-rule Scorpio. And with Mars in the 12th house, what you're saying is, go away, world. I want my solitude and privacy. And it's all or nothing for you. And you will be able to have it. Now, Jupiter is in your seventh house. Jupiter is the greater benefic. It brings blessings. And this is in all one-on-one relationships, whether personal or business. So you can understand where Jupiter brings abundance in your relationships. And of course, the sun in your 11th house, lots of friends. So of course you need some solitude and privacy. And you've got mixed messages. Yes, I want to go out and be with people, and I want my solitude and privacy. So you're going to do both. That's all there is to it, no problem. So let's look at the full moons. On the 1st, just a few days from now, from this recording, we have a full moon on August 1st in the 4th house in 9 degrees of Aquarius. The 4th house is home and family and real estate. And on the full moon, things come to a head. So they deal with real estate and maybe just wanting to be home. Doesn't have to be anything more than that. On the new moon, which is 2 weeks later, the energy will have waned, and on the new moon, it starts growing all over again. This is on the 16th of the month, and it is sitting in your 10th house of leadership and career. It's in 23 degrees of Leo. And on the 23rd, it moves into your 11th house. This new moon helps your public image in your career, whatever your career happens to be. Now, 2 weeks later, we've got a full moon in your 5th house of fun and games. And it's in 7 degrees of Pisces. It will be on the 31st of August. So be aware of that. And this is you partying. So have a blast. And join me next month when, once again, I take a look at all of this retrograde stuff and what's going on in your chart. So till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.